Good morning, everyone. Good morning, all. It's good to be here. I just thought I'd pop on for a little bit. My Thursday morning routine. I'm going to move you a little bit here. There we go. That's better. I hope some of you can join me. What I'm going to do is just start working through scraps. I think we all have them. But anyways, it's good to be here. Back in my routine, I think. And then I have another trip planned for a week to go see one of my daughters. So that'll be fun. And I have nothing to distract me. I have no plumbers here today. And hopefully I can just focus on what I want to do and get started. So I'm just seeing if anybody's going to jump on with me. Oops, sorry. I'll be back there in just 1 second. I want to grab my YouTube here, but I need to make the volume. There. Okay. There. And it's always behind. That leg is always behind. Okay. So I think, oh, boy, we're way behind. Let me, there. Okay. Would be nice if some of you could join me this morning. I'm excited to be here. So we're going to switch the camera, or maybe I'll wait a minute, see if anybody joins. This is fun. Beautiful day here today. I think it's supposed to get up to 70 something. Let me look real quick. At least that was the forecast yesterday. So I'm excited for that. High today, 72. And then tomorrow's supposed to be 82, and it won't even be May yet. That's crazy. But it's good. We can get some things done outside, I hope. My flower bed is needing the grass pulled out of it. And a few of my perennials are starting to poke out of the ground. We're a lot further behind here than some of you are. Okay. It feels like I've been on here forever, but it says I started streaming 2 minutes ago. Just sitting here talking to myself. Okay, I am going to go ahead and get started. And it is so nice to see everyone. Let me jump over here real quick and just make sure. Yeah, okay. So I hope everyone here is doing well. We're all healthy, which is great. The sunshine always makes me feel better. Okay, I'm going to switch my camera. There we go. So get out of there. Do any of you have boxes or bags that look like that? Or wait, maybe they look like this. Huh. I have so many of those. So what I thought, along with all my other projects I'm working on, because I'm working on my Callista booklet that I need to, my little journal that I want to have done before I go see them on the 24th. And I want to finish that up. So I am going to get some pictures printed for that. And I was going to show you guys what I did this weekend. Let me grab that real quick. Maybe. You may have to wait. I just had it, but we'll maybe look at that later. Okay. So, anyhow, I thought I have to start going through this. I might even bake some of it up and offer it to some of you because it's just crazy, 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 crazy. All the amount of things that we accumulate working on our paper crafts and our fabric, which I have a lot of both. So we're going to go through this. And what I want to do, I cut down, Maddie from Spectrum Arts was working on tags that she made out of these green file folders. Was it last night before? I don't remember. Anyhow, so I have tons of these. So I thought I would do like a collage like we've done before with Maggie and Lori. Maggie White and Lori Girl on the Ridge. And just do that real quick. So I like this one. I don't think I'm going to do anything to the back of this. So there's two different folders here. So this kind of has a tannish background, which I really like, and it's already modeled. I'll bring that up to the camera so you can see it. Okay, so I'm not going to do anything to the back of this. I think it will be just fine. And then this one is a slick green. Okay, so I'm not sure. We'll see. I might cover the back with something. This one, I just am going to make a cover of. So I have already scored it there. And then when I'm ready to do this, this was the line that was already in it, this fold. So I'll do it like that. It'll just be a small journal. Okay, so that I'm going to lay aside. Okay, so I think what we will do with this, I'm going to show this again. One of my few, not really, boxes of scraps. So we're just going to try to go through here and see what we come up with. And I'm going to probably use this glue here. I thought about using a glue stick, and I use this one. It's just Amazon Basics. Okay. I might try that, but I'm thinking, hi, Sandy Garrett. It's so good to see you this morning. Thanks for joining me. I am just going to work on scraps, just collaging them. So let me move this out of the way. What I said is I'm wondering if anybody else has boxes or bags of things like this. And mine, these are not organized. Can you tell? Sandy, how are you doing this morning? Okay, so I'm just going to start with this one. And see, this one has that crease in it also, but I think we'll just leave it for now. That's a slicker. This is a more dull side. And put my glues over there. But I'm going to, and I'm working on just drinking coffee. Yep, me too. I'm drinking some iced coffee. Are you going to do any crafting today, Sandy? So I don't even think you can see that. Now I might go to my liquid glue. I kind of have a feeling that would be better. My, oh my, oh my, the treasures that I find in here. And I think we're going to get some ink. And today we'll just use some Tim Holtz. Okay, that's right. You're moving, downsizing. Yeah, it would scare me. I can't even imagine. Like I've said before, we've been here for over 30 years, so it would be a job. And we have been going through things, getting rid of things also. So my intentions are to get rid of a lot. I'm keeping in the back of my mind, like, what if we were moving? What if we were? So what if we were? You know, it would be harder to do it all at once than it would be just to do it slowly like we've been trying to do. And we finally have our bathrooms finished upstairs. So, okay. So there's that. And that is put down with my glue stick. But I don't know. We might just go back to liquid glue. So what I'm doing is just collaging on this. Yes, it is amazing. I can't, yeah, just doing it this way, like we are slowly, is hard. So, I've been praying a lot just to God help me to get through it, because I don't want my kids to have to deal with so much of it. I mean, there's enough just to deal with your basic household stuff, much less all the things we collect over the years. Okay, so like I said, we're going through scraps. There's one of my buckets. My goal is to get through that. And I'm just going to put this on top of that. Yeah, and my husband and I did collect. I mean, we really were collectors. I had a booth in one of the malls, antique malls here for years, but haven't had it for years either. So we have things left over from that, but just my fabric and paper and all that kind of stuff is crazy. They will throw right, you know. I don't know. When my dad passed away, he was a collector, and people didn't think he had anything, but he had a lot of nice things that he had saved for us kids. So that was nice. And it was different with Mom, because I had moved Mom out here from California, and we had gone through her things before we moved her out. So it was easier, but not really. And I may have said this before, that One of the best gifts I've ever received was my sister-in-law and her sister lives here, said, we are going to come and help you get your mom's apartment cleaned out. And oh my gosh, what a blessing that was. I can't even tell you. It was wonderful. Okay, well, this seems to be holding, at least on that thin paper. Yeah, you just don't know. You know, there's a lot of family things, Sandy, that I have asked my kids if they want, and they've taken some. But for the most part, you know, they don't want the clutter, and I can't blame them. We hold on to so much that isn't necessary, and it just becomes a burden in our lives. Okay. So, one of my favorite things in the craft room are old gift cards or old credit cards. And then that way I can just make sure that that's down good. And then I will go back and trim the other side, see where it hangs over when we're done. And I don't care what this looks like. I actually right now I'm overthinking it, so I need to just start throwing stuff on here. We're going to put a few more things out. Okay, so I have no idea why all this is thrown in here. It may have been, hey, there's a birthday card front. It's kind of cute. I might save that and use it for somebody. But that just happens. Oh, these are from teas that we buy. Well, I buy them now, but a friend of mine, we used to have a dinner with some friends at her house, and she always served those little teas. I love them. Okay, I need paper. I need paper. This looks like it's a lot of cutouts, like from my die cutting machine. Oh, there's some. Yep, that's what I think is good, Sandy, is to give them what they want now. Okay, this looks like it was the topper off of something I had bought sometime. Shabby pink stamper. So, oh my, I just looked on YouTube and that is a mess, but it's kind of a fun mess. So there's staples in that part, so I don't want it. Okay. And I think we'll go like that. If you have any suggestions on what I should do here, that would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, when we had to, our son, one of our sons passed away several years ago, and we had to clean his home out, which was hard in itself, but, you know, where we didn't know hardly anyone there, but because it was away from where we live. And anyways, we donated. I had gone to church there when I was up there visiting, so I'd met a few people there, and I had called them, and their church had students come in from other countries, and so they were always looking for household items for them. And then we donated his clothes to the men's shelter, and they came and picked them up. So it was so nice. So that was so helpful. Okay. So that's what I have so far. But my intent is to cover this whole thing. So I need to just hurry. Well, not hurry, but. So a stamp I did at one time. Well, I'm glad you joined me. So are you packing every day, sorting every day? How are you going about it, Sandy? Okay, there's just a stamped image. This is fun. Okay, we'll put that down here. That's probably a good idea. Doing one room at a time. I have been watching The Minimalist Mom and a few others. Not that I want to be a minimalist, but that they just have so many hints on your thoughts process when you're trying to declutter things. And that's one of the things I've learned over the years is, and I'm trying to think where it was from, The Fly Lady. It's called The Fly Lady, and it's just she had these challenges. I haven't watched her for a long time or listened to her or got her emails, but I should again. I think I'm ready. But it's just to look at one room, take 20 items out of that room or a number, whatever number, and that you could live without. And it was amazing how much stuff I got rid of just by doing that. And you just go through one room every so often. But we have so many things that we throw in a room sometimes that don't even belong there, just to get it out of the way. Okay, now I don't know if you can see there. Okay. So I don't think I want snowflakes on this. So I'm going to move those over. This looks like a winter project because there's more snowflakes and hearts. Okay. I mean, I have everything in here. This came from Joann's Vintage Fashion Card Directions. I don't know. That came off of some old doilies. Yeah, and I've heard that, Sandy. I've heard 1 year. So I'm sitting there thinking about some of the things that I've hung on to for years and years and years. So we'll put that there. Yeah. It's funny, some of this stuff I don't even remember or know where it came from. But here it is. All right, so I have more of these. Yeah, they do need toned down with that ink because it's, yeah, this must have been some Valentine projects I had worked on. I used to teach a lot of card classes, and so with that, look at, I'm just finding all kinds of precious little things. With that, I always had tons of scraps. So there's some papers. Tags and white. So I might grab a couple of, like that will work, and I'll just do a little stamp on it. So what I'm doing right now is just picking through some of this. Yeah, and I think my husband and I both like, I don't know, like I said, we were collectors for so long. He collected like cast iron skillets and motor manuals. I collected things like teapots, and yeah, but a lot of that stuff isn't even out anymore. You know, they're all packed away. Well, we use the skillets, and he uses his motor manuals, and it's just like, who's going to want them? Okay, I would love to use some of this stuff up. So all of your craft stuff is packed away, Sandy? That's a question, is it? Okay, I think I have a lot of the goodies out of here that I probably want to use. Oh, my allergies are getting the best of me. I have so much paper stuff, fabric stuff, junk journal, and it's crazy how we accumulate it all. There's a lot of things I want to finish up, like my Callista journal needs to be finished. Like I said, because, oh, okay. So do you have a time frame in mind? It would be hard for me to not have something to work on, you know? If I just want to come down here for a few minutes. I think I will ink these things up and then put them on. I know when I went to Arizona, it was funny. I had this feeling like when I went to my nephew's wedding, like, oh, I won't have my crafts. But yet, we stayed so busy, it didn't really matter. So I watch, before the end of the year. I know. I'm glad you're doing it now, or as far as going through things, because that pressure would be hard. Of trying to get it done. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just thinking, okay, this is what I tell myself. You're moving into a smaller home, which we're not at this point, but just think who you are. And so what is it you really want to take with you? So that's kind of how I get through the things. Okay, what I'm doing now, I'm just going to ink all these little pieces. And then we'll stick them down. Okay. Sorry, I kind of got out of frame there. Yeah, so today I'm going to work on this for a little bit, and then I have Bible study later this morning, and I need to go to the post office. I have a couple more things to send out from the CCC cell, but they're ready to go. And then I'm going to caulk the bathrooms because we just finished the bathrooms. And I need to caulk. I have some part of it caulked, but I have to finish that. And then, I don't know, I need to mop the floor, which is never fun. Hi, Bev. It's so good to see you. How are you doing? Okay, so far that glue stick, this one, is holding that down really well. So, and then I'm using the card, gift card or old credit card. So I always mark through to put it down. So it stays, I'm hoping. Just waking up. Well, I'm glad you joined in this morning. I don't know how long I'll be on here, but I've been trying to come on Thursday mornings. Okay, I'll make sure you can see this. So what I'm doing, Bev, is just putting different pieces of paper, scraps. Okay, here is the box. Hi, Carla. Thanks for... Good morning. Thanks for joining in. So here's my box of scraps. One of many. And I'm digging through there, putting things down on this piece of file folder. And like I said, Spectrum Arts, Madison, they were on the other night. And she'd already cut hers into tags. And on these file folders. And was just covering them. But I'm not sure if I will. Yeah, I might make tags out of these. And like I said, this back is really kind of slick. So I'm not sure if I'll coat it with something or cover it with paper or what I'll do. And I'm just distressing these a little bit before I put them down. Too linear. And I don't want to overthink it, but I really am. And I don't want to. I just want to get these stuck on here. How are you doing, Carla? And Bev, how are you doing? Besides you just getting up. Carla, I just want to tell you how much I enjoy watching you. You make me smile. Fantabulous. I'm doing great. I am doing great. It's a beautiful morning here. Supposed to get up to 72, I think. Oh, we better. Yeah, real quick. I think I just got glue on my sponge. Oh, yeah, that's okay. So our friend Sandy that's here is packing to move. So we might just keep her in our thoughts because I know that's a hard, well, I haven't moved for so many years, but it is a hard thing to do. Especially if you've lived in a place for so many years. All right, I think we will dig paper out. So here's another one. And like I say, you know, how did these just get thrown in here? I don't know. It must have been cleaning up after I made cards. I used to teach card classes before COVID hit. And hopefully we can get back into that. Oh, look at that. Might be cool somewhere. Oh, crazy, crazy. Okay, so look what I found in here. Card bases, I'm sure. All cut, not scored. I don't know. I don't remember. So, Carla, did you recently move? There's Maddie. Okay, I hope the doctor appointment goes well. Thanks, Maddie. I was just saying I am doing like you were doing the other night with your tags from the file folder. So I'm just doing a whole sheet and collaging on it. And then we'll see what we get from there, where it takes me. So Maggie White and Lori Girl on the Ridge had done a collage sheet one night, and I did it with them, but was not enjoying it. But after I put some paint and stuff on it, I loved it. And I'm just using scraps. So I have all this mess up here, and I have 2 bags that look like this. And don't judge me, but that's what happens to my stuff when I'm in a hurry and I have to clean up. Well, this might be fun to put somewhere. Okay. And I have 2 bags like that, a shoebox full. And no, that's not all. Thanks, Maddie. Thank you for joining me, you guys. And I hope everything goes well at the appointment. Oh, this one's a sticker. So I think we'll leave that on there for a few minutes and lay it over the top of something. Okay. So, and when I'm distressing right on top of this too. So, and I'm using Vintage Photo Distress ink. Okay. We need a little bit more. Yeah, I was going to use liquid glue, and then I thought, you know what? I have a lot of these glue sticks. I'm just going to try to use them and see if it helps it stick down. And I know, Maddie, you used your brush, the bottle and the brush, to put your glue on. And then what kind of glue were you using when you did that? Thanks, Sandy. Thanks for stopping in. I hope things go well today. That you get a lot accomplished. And I'm going to try to be here on Thursday mornings about the same time. Okay, let's do this here. So, Carla, what are you up to today? I keep losing my card that I'm putting everything down with. Okay, the Yoo-Hoo glue. Yeah, and I haven't used that. Bye, Maddie. Hope the doctor's appointment is good. Oh, so Carla, you're busy then, aren't you? Well, thanks for stopping by, Carla. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm going to try to get here, hopefully. Wondering if this worked better if I, on Thursday mornings, that's what I've been doing. And hopefully I can continue. I kind of laugh at myself because I thought Thursdays work better. I have Bible study at 9. And so sometimes I feel rushed if I don't get on here early enough. But hopefully no, I got on here plenty early this morning. So that's the same green, but I don't want it that close. I know once a person does this a lot, there's got to be a method that they start getting into. I'm just trying to use up scraps because I have so much. So do the rest of you have boxes of scraps, bags of scraps, or do you just get rid of it when you finish a project? What do you do with it? Because I really do need ideas. It's crazy the amount of things I have. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you how much I have, but just say I have several tubs that need to be gone through and used up, if nothing else. But like I said, I'm thinking about bagging some of them up and just getting, we do that CCC market and maybe putting some of those on there. I don't know. I don't know if anybody wants my scraps. I think I punch some of mine too. But you know what I almost always punch? This is what's so funny. Are butterflies. Because I love butterflies. Anybody who knows me knows I love butterflies. Okay, so here's another tub that I thought I'd try to use some today. But Carla, those are all butterflies. And that's just like a small portion of what I have. A few more butterflies. Words that didn't work with what I was, and those are from either my Cricut or die cut. But yeah, see, there's more. I just love it all. So oh, good, Carla. Boxes and boxes of scraps. Okay, so I really do want to, sorry, my phone keeps buzzing and I have it turned down, but I must still have it on vibrate. Just a couple reminders is what is going on there. Yeah, so what shapes do you punch yours, Carla? Okay, that's gonna wait. I have some ovals. I have butterflies. Oh, that must have been from a punch. Yeah, like I said, this batch looks like it was Valentine's wintry stuff. And so, like I said, what I'm going to do later is work on the bathrooms, get the rest of that caulking done, and then tomorrow I can paint over that. I want those done by the end of the week. I love our new bathrooms. It took a lot of years, but I think our house is getting to that point that we're not having to spend a ton of money to do things with it. Okay. I kind of wanted some embossed paper. I thought that would be cool. And then I have, this is some that I have dyed. This is coffee, and I just use, like, I've been going through folders, files, and so this is left over. It looks like engage in at least 60 minutes per day of moderate to vigorous physical activity. at least 5 days a week. I have no idea what it's from. Okay, so now we are going to fill up that big of a piece. So if I tear that direction, like the one I'm tearing off towards me, then I get that rough edge that will take the ink really well. Into here. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I have a lot of punches, but I do tend to go, I have a few florals I'll do, like little florals. With my scraps. And most of those, like my butterflies, I'll do right then. But I still end up with so many scraps. And I know I'll never use them all. I would like to get to that point where, but there's only a few things, but that does not happen very often. You know? Okay. I don't think anybody else has jumped in and said hi. I don't want to miss anyone, so if they do. Okay. The other person that does a lot of this collaging type stuff is Jessica Rapp. And the people I mentioned today, I will try to put in my description once I finish with this, or else at least later today. But she does a lot of this too. And I think what reminded me of it was she always uses her wipe afterwards, like I'm doing here. And I'm not sure you can see it. I should be watching. Yeah, see there in the corner. There we go. Yeah, that's just to get that extra glue up. She does this a lot. I really like her. Let's put this. So this was just something, I have no idea where this came from. Smile because it feels good. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. But I cut hearts out of it at one time. I like writing and words, like dictionary pages. I have stamps that have words, or just words you can't really read. There, that looks really good there, I think. I keep meaning to move my camera so that I'm the same direction you guys are. So far, then I'm going to work just a few more minutes and call it a morning. There, I'm holding it, but you can't see it all. As soon as it catches up, hopefully you can there. And then when I have playtime today, if I do take it, I'll come down and work on this. And I want to get that other one done that I showed you guys. This one. Thanks, Bev. So this is half of the file folder. And I had scored it and then just folded. This was the seam that was already there. And so when I use it for the cover, it'll be like that. And it will have this that I can put my signatures in. So, and I might have some that I've worked on for that already. Yeah, I like this. I think it will be good. And I think the other thing I want to use is a pop of washi tape. I'll probably never get this on. Okay, so the other thing is I'm such a messy crafter. See all the mess I have up there? So now I will have to clean this up, but hopefully I'll get a lot of it used. Yeah, washi and I struggle, so I might use a different one. I have some right here. So this has been working good for me, this little basket, and I just put, you know, a few that I'm working on at the time because I'm doing Callista's album. And so I have the pinks and, of course, butterflies here. But I think I'll just use a little bit. So I keep what I have a tendency to work on right there close. We will put that there, but I don't know. We'll see if it stays. We might have to glue it too, and I think I will. So thanks, Bev. We were talking about the glue, and I had bought a whole lot of this Amazon Basic. And I think it's working out okay. So anytime I've used it, it seemed to have worked really well. So yeah, we're going to glue this washi tape down. I love the look it gives though, because you can see what's behind it. All right. I think we're going to call it a morning. And I appreciate you guys all tuning in. I think I have a mess to clean up now, but I think we will leave it so that I can finish this today. And I'll show you guys when I tune in next week all about it. Thank you for joining me. You guys have a wonderful, blessed day. And I will see you on YouTube somewhere, I'm sure. Thanks, Bev. Thanks for joining. Thanks, Carla. And Sandy, if you're still here, thank you. Okay, everyone, and whoever else is watching, thank you, everyone. Have a great day, and we will talk to you soon, I'm sure. Thanks.